Ukraine joined compendium, I think, rather early in 2007 or 2006. It was very important for Ukrainian development during this year. Up to 2018, we have prepared regularly the report and review of Ukrainian policy. Then it was some pause related to some political changes and also COVID-19. And as you know, now they have a large-scale war, which is lasted almost 490 days today. Every day, even in Kyiv, from where I'm speaking now, every day they have air alarms and every day they have cut of electricity and so on, different other things. Is it possible to continue in how it is important, for example, for Ukraine to do a review of cultural policy and to prepare this monitoring of cultural policy, thinking about further development? I think it is really very important, and I can say that 10 days ago, our center, I represent NGO, think tank, Democracy Through Culture Center, and also I'm a counselor and researcher of Institute of Cultural Research of the National Academy of Arts of Ukraine. 10 days ago, we have organized a workshop, international workshop, speaking of the role of cultural industries and artists during the war and in post-war situation. We have invited David Crosby from Australia, speaking about cultural industries and cultural economy, Milena Dragicevic from Belgrade University, speaking about Balkan experience, Chris Baldwin from cultural capital events in different countries, and Simon Mundy from UK once more, from Scotland, and who is related to culture, creative Europe and many other initiatives. Besides, this week, this Saturday, we shall organize another workshop, also international, speaking about media and the role of media and the role of art in the modern world. One of the speakers will be Josip Zaki from Croatia, speaking about his experience. And for us, it's very important to speak about experience of countries like Serbia, Croatia, and many other Balkan countries, which have passed this conflict years of conflict, and now they are thinking how to build cultural policy. Also, we are working closely with UNESCO. Our workshop 10 days ago was opened by Ernesto Otone Ramirez, the Assistant General Director of UNESCO, speaking about cultural industries, and we are working with different Ukrainian schools in Ukraine, different regions, starting southern part from Odessa up to the western part of Ukraine, and introducing teaching and learning with living heritage program developed by UNESCO, and also this Thursday will be presentation of results. Our 11 schools will present their results, which they reached in these circumstances, because many of them should work in shelters and online. It's very important, and we are thinking to restart reviewing for cultural policy for the future, because it's very important for not only for resilience, it's a rebuilder of Ukraine, but also speaking about experience under war in extreme situation. So maybe it's some proposal for Ulrike and other. We can organize together with Compendium online meeting with our policymakers, members of parliament. They are ready to join, with our officials from Ministry of Culture, speaking first about Compendium, experience of Compendium, also about the role and necessity of cultural monitoring and analysis under the war and in post-war. Mainly in Ukraine, we are making now loss and needs assessment. Loss and needs assessment related to museums, to many other cultural institutions, to make tangible cultural heritage and cultural industries, but also we are now doing some needs and loss assessment for intangible cultural heritage. And it's very important now thinking how to build the future cultural policy using the experience of different countries, but also thinking about the future, about a reshaping of cultural space and even social space in Ukraine. And we are working closely with different interesting organizations like European Festival Association, and we are working with them uniting Ukrainian festivals and making twin festivals between Ukraine and other countries, and thinking how it will be important for our cities after the war, for their rebuilding period, involve different, including international festivals, not only music and theater festivals, but also like these festivals of creative bureaucracy, which is held in Berlin now, organized by Charles Landry, which was in Ukraine many times, and we are working with him. Also, it will be very important for us. So, finishing and concluding this, first of all, thank you for the invitation, and we are ready to continue all our efforts and monitor the situation and prepare maybe some analysis about culture in emergency. Culture is in emergency because it will be very important to speak about different regions in Ukraine. One which are now under occupation and in the battle zone, other receiving many refugees and they have other experience. And secondly, speaking about the role of culture artists and cultural research in post-war situation for rebuilding, resilience, and including cultural education about what Ulrike had said. Thank you very much, and we'll be in contact. And if you have some desire to connect to our this meeting on this week, I'm in some conference about role of artists and culture this Thursday, and about education building on cultural heritage, please. And also this idea to organize some online meeting. We are ready to do this, and provide this platform, gathering our policymakers, because after this conference with such eminent persons, they are ready to think seriously about culture and put and support this culture. Thank you very much.